Once you've got your 50/50s locked in, it's time to take the next step, the box grind. It's just one twist, literally, but it opens up a whole new world of tricks. Let's learn it. Today we're gonna learn the box grind. It's a variation of the 50/50 that opens you up backside on the ledge and gets your feet moving independently of each other, which will help unlock a ton of different tricks like star grinds, axle grinds, topside or over grinds, and so many more that we'll cover on this channel. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tutorials on more advanced tricks as we progress together. So let's get into the box grind. So if you haven't already learned the 50/50, go check out my last tutorial where we learned the 50/50 together. That would be the prerequisite to this trick. What changes between the 50/50 and the box grind is instead of your feet being stacked and together, you're now going to lead with your close foot to the ledge, and your back foot is gonna turn out about 90 degrees and shift onto the block instead of the trucks. The 50/50 is all 4 trucks in a row, and the box grind is your front 2 trucks and your back block going across the ledge that way. Every trick I teach, we're gonna do a crawl, walk, run approach. So we crawl with stalls, we walk with slow approach, a little bit of grind, and we run with full speed grinds on the full obstacle. So first, let's do 0 speed, standing parallel with the ledge, and practice jumping up with both feet and locking into this grind. So we're standing parallel to the ledge with 0 speed. Remember that our close foot is gonna go up onto the trucks, and our back foot, instead of locking in 50/50, is gonna turn out 90 degrees, and we're gonna lock into the center of that block. So we're gonna practice standing here, step up to it a few times to feel that out, and to feel what turning that back foot out looks like. Opening your body up backside is gonna be a new feeling. So step up and feel that out as much as you need to. Stand in that position. You wanna feel that lock in of your trucks, just like we did in our 50/50s. But this back foot, you want your toe to point out and get your foot on the block. You wanna avoid getting your wheels on the top of the deck. So find that nice center point where you're on your trucks and on the edge of your block, on the edge of the ledge, like that. And then we'll go from that to being parallel with the ledge and jumping up into that position. Just like we did with the 50/50s, you wanna jump up, get the lock right, and jump off. Trying to hold it as long as we can will help us with our balance and actually grinding it. So, jump up, and down. All right, we crawled with stalls, now it's time to walk. We're gonna add a little bit of motion. I like to approach ledges parallel when I'm doing this. Some people have told me they prefer to approach at about a 45-degree angle, but to each their own. If you want to approach at more of a 45-degree angle to start learning this trick, that might work for you as well. I roll parallel with the ledge. I like to have over half of the ledge pass before I even think about jumping up. Jump up, little slide, jump off. And we're just gonna repeat that over and over again, getting comfortable with feeling some momentum, jumping off the ball of our feet, getting our feet in the right position, and jumping off cleanly, feeling out the whole arc of that trick. And again, you might want to approach at more of a 45-degree angle and then jump up, but I can feel myself pulling that way on the ledge, and I'd prefer, if I'm parallel, that keeps my momentum going this way, not that way. We slowly increase our speed on the approach, get a little bit more of a slide, and jump off. Build, build, build on this. Really trying to focus on our feet naturally finding the right position. Even if we're only sliding a few inches here, it's all about building muscle memory, repetition, and finding that lock-in position with our feet every single time, and feeling out that exit every single time. So now we'll do about half the ledge. Just like that, we're doing our first baby box grinds. Let's go a little faster, a little more ledge. See, I'm kind of fighting for my balance there. Learn from your mistakes every time. Correct as you go. So important things to remember as we go for the whole ledge. Always remember to look at the end of the obstacle you're trying to grind. Once you're locked in, it doesn't do you much good to look at your feet. We want that to be pure muscle memory at this point. So get your feet locked and look at that end corner of that ledge Your eyes will tell you where your body's gonna go, and you should make it there. So look at the end of the ledge, and then remember, our balance is important through the whole grind, not just the lock-in. So use your arms to counterbalance you. Focus on what your knees are doing. You can pull your knees in and out as needed to help balance yourself on the edge of this ledge. All right, so we mastered the box grind on the ledge. What makes it different on the rail? As with the 50-50, that lock-in point is just gonna feel a little different on your trucks especially. There's this rollover point where you really have to find your knee on top of the rail, nice and stacked and balanced over the top of your foot. And that will guide you across the top of the rail and not let you fall off the side. So again, pay close attention to what your knees are doing, especially on the rail, to make sure it's not pulling you off one side or the other. So we're gonna get our closed foot up on the rail, and then our back foot goes to the block. This can be a little scarier to have your body open backside to a rail and not have a ledge to walk back on top of or fall back on top of. So take this one slow, go through the whole crawl, walk, run process again. Even though we just mastered it on a ledge, completely different beast on a rail. So take it easy, be patient with yourself, and just work on standing in that grind, feeling out that balance point, figuring out how your knees can help you balance on top of the rail. Go from that little step up, step down to our crawl with stalls, which will look like that. So work really hard on finding that balance point and jumping off. See how long you can hold it. When you get to 5 seconds, 10 seconds especially, you're ready to start adding a little bit of momentum and a little bit of slide to this. So we'll go slow and go past about half of the rail and then jump up. Just a baby grind, but we're feeling out what it feels like to jump with momentum, to feel a little bit of slide on this thing. So we're just gradually increasing our speed as we feel comfortable, jumping a little bit earlier as we feel comfortable. Just feeling out that foot position, that balance every single time we do this. So getting comfortable, let's start adding a little more speed and distance. And just like that, you're doing half of the rail. Hit that a couple times before you move on. Get nice and comfy with this. And then let's do maybe 3/4 of the rail with a decent bit of speed. We'll jump on right before that front foot. You can see I slowed down a bit. Need a little more speed to keep that one going. Wax would help also, but speed should get us there, so we jump on. Perfect. Take as long as you need to get comfortable with that, and then eventually you'll be able to build up some speed, jump on this thing from the beginning. Just like that, you guys are doing your first box grinds, not only on boxes, but also on rails. If you struggled with any part of this and still need some help, let me know in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram. I'm happy to help troubleshoot any part of this trick for you guys. In the next video, we're gonna learn the sole grind. It's a really similar trick, but instead of pointing our foot out 90 degrees behind us, we're gonna bring that foot in front of us and point it in 90 degrees, which opens up a whole world of front side tricks as opposed to the back side we just started with the box grind. So we're building our arsenal of tricks together on this channel, step by step. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I'm cranking out these tutorials just as quick as I can, and you guys are progressing quicker than I can even put them out. So let me know if this one helped you, let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the sole grind tutorial.